Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets potentially signing Malik Beasley. I think this would be a really solid signing for the Rockets. After the Kevin Durant trade yesterday, trading away two shooting guards in Dillon Brooks and Jalen Green, and adding in Kevin Durant, who's a small forward, the Rockets could be looking for a shooting guard this free agency. The good thing is after a Van Vliet extension and the Durant trade, the Rockets will be able to use their full mid-level exception, or you can just say, MLE, and they can look at players at the shooting guard position to sign in free agency like Malik Beasley or Ty Jerome, Gary Trent Jr., Nickeil Alexander-Walker, a couple other guys on the list that they could look at. The two guys I like the most of the Rockets are Gary Trent Jr. and Nickeil Alexander-Walker because I think Beasley is the best out of all the guys I mentioned. Beasley, who we're talking about right now, is the best scoring option of everybody. He averaged 16 points per game this year for Detroit and was great from three as well this season, shooting 42% from three on 9.3 attempts per game this year for Detroit. So I think he is the best scoring option. The Jerome's a great scorer. Trent's a very good scorer as well. Alexander Walker is a solid scorer. I think Beasley is the best scorer. But I think the two best defenders of the guys that I've mentioned are Gary Trent Jr. and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And even though I think the trade the Rockets made yesterday was good, they're losing a lot with Dillon Brooks defensively. And I feel like Gary Trent Jr. or, a Gary Trent Jr. and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, could either one of those guys could potentially help the Rockets fill that void of missing Dillon Brooks, and what he does defensively for this team. So Beasley, I think, would be a great addition. He'd help this Rockets three-point shooting get better and the scoring and be that best scorer off the bench. This Rockets bench already right now as it is, I think, is very talented with Reed Shepherd, Cam Whitmore, Steven Adams, and Tari Eason. But I think they could use more of a bigger scorer like a Malik Beasley or a Gary Trent Jr. or a Ty Jerome. But like I've said, I think I'd prefer a Gary Trent Jr. or a Nickeil Alexander-Walker because I think those two guys are better defensively. This year in the playoffs, Gary Trent Jr. averaged almost 3 steals per game in the 5-game series against Indiana, playing 28 minutes per game, almost averaged 19 points per game, and shot 50% from 3 on 9 attempts per game. So, and he played with Fred VanVleet in Toronto for 2.5 seasons. So, I think Gary Trent Jr. and Alexander Walker are better fits for the Rockets, but Beasley, I think, is right up there with them as potential fits for the Rockets, as potential guys that the Rockets could look into bringing through free agency with the mid-level exception. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signing for the Rockets in the comment section, and peace out. Go Rockets.